Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. Verse 4. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and it cast them to earth. The dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. Verse 5. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. This is a prophecy on Israel, which would happen in future after the rapture. Israel, how Israel will be, it will be a great wonder. Israel are God's people. How God's people will be, they will be a wonder. They are wonder, great wonder. You and I are a great wonder. A woman clothed with sun, the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. So sun symbolizes Jesus Christ, and moon is a representative of darkness, ruler of darkness, ruler of night. It symbolizes Satan. When we put on Jesus, Satan will be under our feet automatically. Moon under her feet. And upon her head a crown of 12 stars. 12 stars symbolizes 12 tribes. So when we put on Jesus upon us, putting on Jesus upon us means when people see us, they will see Jesus. When people see us, they will see our dress. First, they will see our face. Second, people will automatically see our dress, what kind of dress we put on. So, what we put on must be Jesus. So, dress, it is bigger than our face. It is bigger than our face. So, of course, we have a face. We have our own face. But next to that, Jesus must be visible in our lives. When it is so, Satan will be under our feet, the moon under our feet. When Satan is under our feet, our spiritual children will be upon our head. They will be like stars. They will be shining. Our children, our spiritual children. When some change happened, what happened? Verse 4. The dragon stood before the woman. His tail drew the third part of the stars of the heaven, and it cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman. So for the dragon, the Satan, the moon was under her feet. But now the dragon could stand up before the woman means the woman loses her victory over Satan. Something happened in between. This is also a wonder. Verse 3, there appeared another wonder in heaven. This is also a wonder. God's children losing victory over Satan. God's children failing to control Satan. It's also a wonder. Driving devil, overcoming devil is not wonder. It is common. Failing to overcome Satan is a wonder, says this verse. So, when people of God fail to overcome Satan, Satan can stand up and do something against the God's people. He would be trying to devour our child as soon as it was born. So something new things. 12 stars are there. 12, all the children of spiritual children are shining, and they are crowned to the nation Israel. But when Israel fails to overcome Satan, fails to keep Satan under her feet, Satan could stand up and Satan could draw one third of God's children down. Also, Satan could try to destroy something new coming out of God's people. Something new, a ruling child, or an authority, new authority is coming on the way. It's coming. She is pregnant with a male child who would rule the whole world. That means it's symbolical. That means a new authority, a new power. But Satan could not the new thing in the womb, but Satan is waiting. When that new thing comes out, he could destroy that new thing. So, something new God's going to do. Something new. You may fail to overcome Satan. You may fail to keep Satan under your feet. No problem. But God will protect the new thing which He is going to do in your life. God will protect. That new thing will be born. That new thing will come out. But Satan will try his best to destroy that new thing. But God will protect that new thing. God protected that. Literally, this prophecy symbolizes 144,000 people who would be born again in future as first round saved people after rapture from the Jewish nation. They will play important role in millennium, an important role in the rule of millennium. That's something new. So, new thing. We are pregnant with new thing. New thing is on the way. New thing is coming out. Satan is trying to destroy that new thing as soon as it comes out. But God, even though we fail to overcome Satan, even though we fail to keep Satan under our feet, God will never let us down. God will help us. God will protect the new thing. So, don't be fed up. Don't give up. You may fail, no problem. Satan may stand against you, no problem. God will protect the new things which are going to happen in your life. That will happen. Satan cannot destroy it. Satan cannot stop it. Amen.